episode 37. 37. Nice, dude. Hell yeah. Well, we got our homie right here. We got an amazing special guest today, guys. He is from Gangsta right here, the founder, the homie. What's good, brother?
What's going on, man? Pleasure. Thank you for having me. Thank you, bro.
Oh yeah,
they're gonna force me to hit this. So
yes, I have
to have you, bro.
You know, it's a pleasure to have him, man. He was taking his busy day out to come here, guys, vibe with us, talk about what he's up to, who he is.
Yeah. Just jump straight into it, huh?
Just you, bro. Honestly,
Hey,
like,
bro,
just
yeah.
like,
Talk about
honestly,
whatever you
what
wanna
I like,
talk about,
we
yeah,
always
we
like to talk
like
about,
talk
like,
about
kind of how you got into Web3. Like, and I want to hear about your music too, bro, and how just everything kind of inspired and how it kind of got into this right now.
So, me, I guess it's a crazy story. This was probably like 2012, maybe. Somebody was I was actually at the studio, and there was another artist there, and I had rhymed like Bitcoin with something I didn't even know what the fuck it was, and he jumped on. He's like, "You know about Bitcoin?" And I was like, "Yeah," not really knowing shit. And so at that point, he kind of explained it to me like, "That sounds, real interesting," and that's where the interest in cryptocurrency in general like got sparked for me. And then the moment I found my opportunity to jump into cryptocurrency, I did that. Some years later, obviously, then I started hearing about all these people getting dumb rich off of NFTs, and I'm like, well, how the fuck do I get into these NFTs?
Yeah.
But I couldn't find my way in because nobody around me that I know personally was up on game. So eventually, at one of my current partners, he had reached out to me randomly. I spoke to this dude in like 7 years, and he was like, "Hey man, like you still doing music? I think there's a way for you to take the music and actually do something with it." So he was like, "What's up? What's on your mind?" And he was like, "I got this NFT. I want you to make him into a rapper." And so that's how that pretty much came about. Is me calling 1840, which is my Twitter personality, and creating a music video. First of all, making a song and then making an animated music video with that. And that's how I found my way into Web3, actually.
Yeah, man, that animation is just insane, dude. Like, and it's not just like the animation. To me, like the vibe, the way you put it together. And did you do this animation, or you have a team of people with you that puts it together?
So what we did is I formed a corporation called 1840 ENT, and we have an animation studio under it. So for that specific music video, I'm gonna give credit where it's due. Some of my animation studio worked on it, and we outsourced some of the scenes, some of the animation. For every animation after that, though, it's just been all in-house, all the studio that I actually control.
Wow, man, that's really cool. So you're just like kind of giving kind of your visions and your concepts, and then they create it.
I wish it was just that easy.
Yeah, no.
But I'm in there, man. I'm with them. Like I don't pick up. I'm not drawing, but So I write the scripts.
And you're directing them. Basically.
Directing. I have to direct, and I gotta check everybody's shit. Just to make sure that it comes out how we want it portrayed.
Yeah.
Because the artists, my animators are incredible, and when left alone, they're gonna give you some phenomenal shit. But it's a difference. If anybody who's created before, what you know is like when you're trying to portray something very, very specific. You're not just trying to portray something dope. It has to be specific. So I'm there hand in hand working with them and making adjustments and whatnot. The whole process.
Yeah, real collaboration is what it is. Like you said, they're amazing artists and graphics artists, and they're going to bring their own skill set and more importantly their own ideas to your bigger idea. But yeah, at the same time, it's important for you to be here in the driver's seat and let everybody know where you want the ship to go. But how many? You got like a big team, artists and stuff, or is it a small group of?
I would say it's about artists and animators about 10 to 15.
Nice.
Wow. 10 to 15. Wow.
But you do all the writing.
Yeah, I'm the only person who writes.
You don't have a writing staff or anything like that?
Wow, that's crazy. Good job, bro. Seriously, that's really fucking awesome.
Yeah.
And we understand too, because obviously we're filmmakers too, and we do everything.
We work with each other.
We do everything guerrilla style, bro. And like I'm talking like from writing, casting, doing all that shit. So we completely understand. And we were talking just before, like this animation, guys, it's no joke. Like if you guys haven't checked this animation out, it's amazing music video. First of all, the words, everything, and just even like doing like it. Oh, no worries. Shout out to Sal Bushi. But it takes time and dedication. When he said he's in there, like guys, it's not a joke. Like you guys see our intro that me and Luke did, right? That right there, it's only like what, 15 seconds?
15 seconds.
Yeah,
and you're looking at about
a few hours of work.
I would say somewhere between 6 to 8 hours of work.
6 to 8 hours of work.
Because I would design it.
Yeah.
But then we're co-creators, so I would always come to you and say, "Well, what do you think? What do you think? What do you think?" Like, "Oh, okay, that, like that." Like, "Oh yeah, okay, that makes sense." So yeah, it's a collaboration. That's the best part.
One thing I wanted to ask was, why did you, like, how did you create your con persona, like in like the rap game, and how did it how did it transfer into like your collection, because it's so cool?
So pretty much prior to that, I had been watching a lot of UK inspired shows, shows based in the UK, learning about their, like, I don't know what you want to call it, like their ghettos, their hoods, their lifestyles, also about their suburbs and everything. And I really liked everything. I actually listened to a lot of like UK like grime, and then from there I found out about UK drill. So essentially what happened is when I saw the PFP, so my PFP is actually part of the RumbleCon collection. That's our crown jewel right there. He's going to be with us forever. Diamond handed, whatever's past that's what we are with calling 1840. So when I saw him, I had this idea in my head already. I'm like, I need something that's going to appeal, like not just one region or whatnot. That's where the beat selection came from. And from there, in my mind, I was just envisioning, because I'm gonna have to paint these pictures. I'm envisioning like they're Kongs, they're in the jungle, they're tropical. I'm like, you know what? He's probably like somewhat, Jamaican, UK Jamaican or whatever. And so
I can see that.
Yeah.
No, seriously. Just the features and like the facial, the structure of the face, the eyes, like everything.
Right,
like
exactly.
It really, like if you really pay attention, I mean, him and I, we'll watch it like a bunch of times, because it's just, you pick up different details.
Yep.
And I mean, were you Grand Theft Auto inspired a little bit?
I think I'm everything inspired, so I'm pretty sure somewhere in my brain it was like.
It reminds me of that a little bit. Like, I don't know if you.
Well, you know why? You know why it reminds you of it? Because it's funny you told me that, and I was like trying to see where did that come from. But then I remembered the most current Grand Theft Auto is based in Los Angeles. Yeah. So like they have you, for a lot of the scenes going through ghettos and hoods. I'm familiar with these types of. I've moved all around Los Angeles just to give people a little bit of background about myself.
Yeah.
I was blessed to, grow up the way that I did. I've experienced some hardship, but I know people got it worse than what I've ever had. So, but I've seen it, and I've lived all around. I've lived in the rich neighborhoods, and I've lived in the poor ones. So with that knowledge and that experience, that's where I decided, all right, I don't want to put him in like a fucking Ferrari. I want to put him in like somewhat of like a hoopty, put him in this Cadillac and everything, to give him that. So even though he has the accent of a UK, like Jamaican, he still is living in LA. That's the whole concept behind it.
Oh yeah,
that's sick. That's sick. And then it's like, I love the animation shorts. Those are unbelievable. They deserve way more likes on Instagram. It's amazing to see how, you could create these little shorts, like that one where he's in the alleyway and he like shoots the dude.
Oh yeah.
That's so sick. Like,
but then his house catches on fire.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That was smart.
Yeah.
I had to,
karma.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
Usually, I don't know why I got this or why I developed it, but like if I'm gonna write something, I need it to be complete. Like I need like a clear starting point, a clear finish, climax, everything. And so for me, it just kind of if that story just flowed. I'm like, it's gonna start here. How am I gonna intensify? How do I bring it back down? How do I shock them? And that's where that story came about, pretty much.
You do probably do like outlines and stuff.
That's a long. I do like 10 steps.
Yeah.
Get in there. It's like a summary, a little bit bigger, outline.
Script.
Bios,
shot list, because then it's coming.
Everything.
The whole thing.
Yeah. And you're like, so what are the plans with that? Are you going to continue to make more of those, or how's that like?
So, to talk a little bit about the collection.
Yeah.
I think that I'm viewing Web3 very unique, and I don't see too many people viewing it the same way that I do. I think a lot of people are going into Web3 and they saw this ceiling to be reached, but I didn't see Web3 as anything else other than an extension of things that are existence.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that that's the best way you could win there. So for me, I didn't think of how could I create something that would be, stuck once it's an NFT project. This is a brand for me.
Right.
So, we're going into so many different avenues of what we want to do with it. Animation is just one. It's going to be a main driving force because, everybody likes animation.
Yeah.
But this is going to be forever.
Yeah.
This is going to be a forever project. I don't think I'm doing anything after this. This is it.
Wow.
It's crazy up to this point in history, whether it's, music, TV, movies, anything like that. For all the artists behind them, like they don't really connect with their audience and their community until their work is done.
Yeah.
And the audience usually judges them based on that, good or bad. Now with the Web3 space, it's been flipped around. Like you're already engaging with your community.
Mm-hmm.
As an artist, it's almost like a given that whenever you bring out utilities, art, your animation, anything that you're doing for artists or film, that there's going to be an audience for it already because they know who you are. They know what you've already done for the community and just for Web3 and the NFT space and where you're going. Yeah, everybody had a roadmap. Everybody had a plan. So, no, dude, that's amazing.
That's where they, honestly, I see a lot of these cats slipping. I see some people not slipping. I see them getting it 100% correct, and I respect it. I see what you guys are doing. Again, in advance before this is even over, thank you again for having me on here.
Bro. Seriously. Thanks to the homie right here.
Yeah, we got a special guest in the house.
Yep. Without him,
he might come over and partake in the blunt when we light it up.
Hopefully so.
Hopefully
we all make it home.
And we will.
Don't drugs and drive.
Hey, we're not.
Hello. You guys should. I'm walking home, everybody. I'm just playing.
Calling up some people. Outer man, Papa. How you doing, brother?
Yeah, some people say.
What did I say? Guta. Is that Guta? Gutter man. Mad love, of course, that has to happen. The Bach label. Mad love, guys.
But yeah, man, mad love. And tell us kind of more about like the collection too. So it's when did you guys mint and everything?
We minted originally back in February.
Okay.
So during February, with my at the time and not knowing exactly how to go about this, I had the wrong strategy. We had the wrong strategy. Let me just put it to you like that. So the good thing about Web3 that I love the most is that, you know how they say you don't lose until you sell. Well, you also don't lose until you quit here. So all we did was put our strategy, on ice, the one that we were using. It took a couple of months actually of studying and learning and growing in Web3 to, come up with the strategy, because I had to see what, everybody was complaining about, what they were excited about. And the one thing that I noticed was that a lot of runs were happening, a whole lot at the time. And so I kind of told myself maybe that's part of the reason why it didn't go so hot. We probably got like 150 minutes, froze up. We needed to show them, we needed to show them that we could do what we were actually promising our utility was, which was, the animation. Mm-hmm. So the idea that I came up with after some months was, all right, look, we're gonna come out with this free mint. My partner said we were gonna cap it at 9K, preserve the last 1,000.
Okay.
But we were gonna come out with this free mint, but we weren't gonna just come out like we had to prove it. So let's finish an animation first, which is the one that you spoke about earlier. The one where, a homie smoking a blunt, falls on the floor, ends up, long story short, y'all ends up burning his own crib down after doing some dirt. But yeah, once that animation was done, I announced the free mint at the same time as that.
Yeah.
And you know, by the grace of God, we were able to mint out like 6 days.
Oh, that's amazing.
Yeah.
That's really cool. I mean, it just shows you, you know, like, I mean, I'm not impressed by any of that, like, crap. It's the founders and the community to me, like the team and the community. And to me, like, what you got is like an equal, like, just balance of the great community members, but then you guys as a team always being, I mean, every day, dude, I be on the space, you're on the space. Like,
Yes,
it
sir.
doesn't even like, honestly, it doesn't matter what time, I'll be like seeing you different parts of the time, man, just constantly grinding. And that's what it's about to me, is like being with the community, you know, vibing with everybody, getting to know them, because truthfully, that's what it's about, is just connecting with people. And then obviously your amazing vision that you're going to go far with, you know, with what you're doing. That's just the way to go.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm glad to use it because, you know, I want to apologize to my wife if she's watching right now for, you know, seeing me on these Twitter spaces all day long. I need to spend more time with the family and kids, but
oh, dude, no,
we are grinding. Just to tell. I'm glad you see it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
that's why I continue to do it, man. Because if I'm like this and it was for nothing, I would kind of feel foolish. But at the end of the day, the community, and I hate that word because I hate buzzwords, but that's what it is.
Right.
The community,
the homies
of Web3.
Yeah,
you guys always keep me motivated to keep going.
For sure,
they show they appreciate the work.
Crazy how we're at that point, you know, and history is like, everyone has two families now, especially in the NFT and Web3 space. You have your own family, and then you have to go to your Twitter family, and you have to give time to each of them.
Right.
And that's the funny part. Isn't that crazy?
Yep. What's up, baby? You good? Yeah. You're good though.
Guests.
Getting rugged.
We got rugged a little. Oh, we're back.
You guys still see us?
You guys see us? Are we still visible? I can see. 9 people right now.
Oh yeah, mad you guys for coming in.
I love for you guys staying and chilling with us, man.
Yeah. We hooked Jevon up. You got the shirt over there, bro. We're gonna be giving one away today.
It's for the guests, man.
It's a fly right here. I want
it's a custom. You know what I'm saying?
Yep. They got us. They got the South Park status, John.
Yeah. So he's South Park up right there. So we see y'all. Heck yeah, man. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you guys. Yes. So like I say, guys, you know, some cool stuff coming up. But man, we're gonna keep vibing here, man, because honestly, like, I think what you said, you know, getting to know your community, connecting with people. I think a lot of the times, like in this space, there's a lot of like, you know, I worked in the penny stock business back in the day, right? I'm talking about before crypto.
Right.
And I don't know if you remember that. I don't know if anyone remembers that days, but like literally I worked for an investment relations firm, but this guy's a fucking crib pumping and dumping penny stocks. And literally we're on pinksheets.com calling these companies, right? Acting like we would get them, you know, we'd say, look, man, just give us 200,000 in private stock. And then this shit it was funny because my boss thought that was like the best idea, but in reality, when it became 6 months, it became publicly traded. So he milked them for 6 months. Doesn't this sound like an NFT rug?
Yeah.
Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, so when I worked in that world, so I'm surprised that, you know, him and we got rugged, you know, 8, 9 times, but it was so new to us at the time. So, but I started seeing a pattern. I started thinking back on my past, like, oh shit, that's how these people work. They'll try to milk people for a certain length of time and then get out slow.
So if you think about it that way, basically, if we were doing what you were doing, but back in those days, we had somebody like your boss on our podcast.
Yeah, like a team.
But that's fucked up. You said he was a full-on criminal. Obviously.
Right.
That's what's different about Web3 and the NFT space. All the scammers and hackers just giving it a bad name at this point. People coming in with drugs and stuff like that. That's the bad part.
Yeah. I think it's just more important though, like having people like here that we can vibe with, we can understand like what they're doing, what they're about. Now showing yourself on camera, the technology was not as advanced back then. It was just so basic. You know what I'm saying? Like it was more calling and emails and shit like this. Like now we're like on camera talking, being transparent. So I just feel like, the whole 6 month thing, that's more of like a rug pull in itself. When people try to, say that they have these things going and they're like, guys, look, oh man, I'm running out of budget. Like we've heard that, people saying like that, like running out of budget. But to me, it's like what you just said. You're like, I ain't going anywhere. Like I'm in this for
Well,
good.
you know what? On top of that, there's a strategy that I like put into place, specifically because of what you're saying. So that whole time from February until the relaunch, like I said, I wasn't sitting there for nothing. I was like, a dangerous man, learning the game of how it works. And I was actually trying to make sure I didn't have no holes in my game or anything that I was doing. And I thought about what you said, like a lot of these projects are going to use the excuse that they're like running out of funds or whatever. So how do I get around that? How do I maneuver and put a safeguard up? And that's why I created that weekly schedule that I just put into place, because I could, get evicted out of my home and be on the streets. That shit should still be running, and the community can never look at me and say that you quit on us,
right? Because you're always in contact.
I'm always in contact. I'm going to always make sure. And I mean, look at the way that the week is set up. So for people who don't understand what I'm talking about, pretty much we host GangstaCon. We host a poker game on Sundays where we will award the winner of that game a free GangstaCon. So come participate even if you don't know how to play.
Guys, get on that.
It's a free entry, first of all. So on Tuesdays, we are, one of our holders, Douglas McMahon. I consider him a crypto expert, in my opinion, and just his knowledge, his expertise. He hosts a crypto class for us.
Wow.
So, and this is in the Discord. So if you have questions or things like that, he does have a set curriculum that he goes with because he has a background in being an instructor as well. Right. So we brought him on board, and he does this for the love of it. So for this class is free. Just pop in the Discord, learn about that. Wednesdays today, actually, this is where it gets a bit more fun. We have we set up like right now. I believe Gecko, he's setting this up for me right now. We got like 3 DJs in the lineup, and as it is, we're doing live music through the Discord, streaming this. We're doing this every Wednesday. We're gonna jam out with y'all, and progress. And I find other talent throughout Web3, like whether it be poets, comedians, or whatever. Yeah. If I feel like they're talented enough, I'm gonna reach out to them and be like, hey man, come on to this live fiesta, you want to call it, this function that we have in it every Wednesday. This don't cost money.
That's great.
And last but not least, then we run a secondary poker game, which is exclusive for just GangstaCon holders on Fridays.
That's cool.
And that one, we actually, whoever wins that one, you're leaving with a rare con. So, that's the game right there. That's the one to be hyped up a lot.
Oh, wow.
Nice. This is all, like I said, man, because what if I got to slow down on the animation? What if I got to, handle something in the merch department or whatever? While I'm handling that, the community is still engaged. We're still in there interacting with y'all and keeping you entertained.
No, that's what's up, man. And I feel like that's the utility right there, is the fact that you're taking the time out. You guys are creating these experiences, these communities to come more together and, bond and create more of like why are you in the, GangstaCon community, and show like the true value in what you guys are doing. And there's, like you said, a brand.
Yeah.
So it's like that's another reason. It's like those brands, they stay, really long term, that are real brands, and I like how it's like this different world that you created, with it.
I think what Web3 is going to help establish is that, like, I think this has been true from the very beginning of music, television, film, and that artists and creators, they do care about their audience. They really do care. And I think throughout most of history, that's just never been felt, because things like paparazzi, things like that just kind of get in the way, and the whole process of, like, how creating, projects is. But now with Web3, it's just like that door's been open, and like people who could be huge 2, 3, 5 years into the future are really just connecting with their audience already.
Right.
And so they're seeing you go through the struggle and the pain and what it really. Imagine like Jeff and I always joke about it. If you could have watched and talked to Quentin Tarantino for the 10 years leading up to when he broke out. Right. And he was just talking to you every day, like, yeah, guys, I'm working on this script. Then I got to go work at Video Archive tonight.
Awesome.
And then I'm going to come back and work on it some more. But you guys are cool. I got you. I'm going to take care of you.
Yeah.
You know, and it took him 10 years, you know.
Yeah.
But the point is, it's like you had that built-in audience. They were there with you from the start, you know.
Well, and you know, that you're 100% accurate on that. For me, I hope that everything that I'm doing with the collection, like being there, keeping everybody informed and having activities, education, all these things, I'm hoping that I'm creating a wealthy environment for people who have faith in it in the beginning. So it's still cheap to get in. So I'm gathering, you know, people who have a certain amount of ETH, like, you know, left over in their wallets. I have wells in there, but we're not eating the floor. We're just letting it chill. You guys come in as you come in, you know?
Right.
But one day I would hope that everybody who only had a limited amount of ETH in their wallet, that this project will make everybody rich. Not me. I really, you know, would love to create something. And that's all I want, is the credit to be like, I got us there. How many people did I get the opportunity to make money?
I think what's going to happen is the more successful you become with your team, the community is going to be more successful. And together, you guys are going to all blossom. It's almost like, it's not just like, you know, and like you look at something like Bored Yacht Apes, right? And how they started. I mean, I remember back in, you know, a while ago, I remember I had a couple people tell me like, shit, like it took them almost like a whole week to sell out. And like, I only paid like a couple $100. And then now people are saying, well, I don't sell because of the community. You're in with all these different people. You go to networking events. You have different arenas of opportunities where everybody's benefiting.
Right.
Everything's wealthy. And like, look, yeah, you could, like what you just said, we let the floor do its thing. Like, yeah, if someone wants to sell, if someone wants to do their thing, you know, whatever, that's cool. But it's like, you guys are, and I think that's the biggest thing. It's like, there's so many of these projects where they're like, I'm doing everything for you guys. And then they're like, well, I don't have any money now. I don't know what to do. And it's like, bro, no, we want you to keep like building and doing your stuff, you know? And I think that's the biggest thing, like, you know, because
I mean, it's a big boy game, bro.
Yeah.
Like, don't step up here unless you're ready to wear this on you, you know, wear this crown or whatever.
You know, there's
straight up.
There's a lot of, you know, and especially in any industry, there can be phonies. And I think what Web3 is going to weed out people like that. Because if they know that you can't hack it, and it's not to say somebody might go through some hard times and then bounce back from it. Anyone can. Right. But yeah, you, like Jeff was saying, you know, if you're just like, oh yeah, I'm trying, I'm going to make it happen. It's like, you know, like something's not right. And you feel like, okay, I don't want to stick with this person, you know. Let them do their thing. But I'm going to go with this community.
Where they don't talk to you that much. Like the founders are like, oh, I'm busy. I can't talk. And it's like, bro, like, really? Like, you can't spend like 10 minutes? Like, hey, guys, look, I'm working right now. I got to get going. You know, and like with you, man, you're extremely busy, like as a founder and doing a million things. But you still have those moments. You come to your spaces. You're hosting things. You're being part of, like, it's like you're like a community member.
Yeah. And
that's so dope. Like, to me, it's like that's people I want to be in projects, but those are the projects I want to be supporting because it's just the long-term benefits of being around good quality people, and that to me creates opportunities.
Yeah, I am a community member, man. This shit is fun for me.
Yeah.
You know, to see it when things get finalized, to just lounge in there and enjoy it just like everybody else, you know. Yeah. One thing for anybody who, you guys know this, but for anybody who's new to NFTs or you know, or you just don't know yet, the thing about collections is, even though I'm the founder, I was just as surprised as everybody else once the collection started to gather all these mints. These are the first time that I'm actually seeing these songs in this combination. Me and the artist, when we worked together, what we did is we created over 200 traits, but we didn't pick and say this song's going to look like this is this. It goes through a generator. It takes these traits that you have and it layers it random. So you don't know what these, and I'm telling you right now, I've seen some pretty dope ass songs. Like ones that I probably would have never thought in my head. Let me put this trait with this and this and this. So it's an incredible, and you guys need to check it out if you haven't yet.
These guys, I mean, this is, and they got some amazing stuff. Let's actually, we could bring up the collection and just see it.
Let's check it out.
You know what I mean? That would be cool.
What were some of your favorite animated shows as a kid? What did you watch?
Dragon Ball Z.
Yeah.
And other than that, I used to just once I really found out about other forms of anime, because Dragon Ball Z is anime, but it's like it's in its own lane, amongst everything. But once I started like Adult Swim, seeing the ones that they would put on at night sometimes, and I'm like, this shit is crazy. Like, this don't look like none of the Spider-Man or X-Men cartoons I'd be watching Saturday morning.
I know, right? That's crazy.
Once I found out about that, that's where like the inspiration and the love came from us,
To be honest, like we both came up during that era of like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles,
Rugrats,
animation. All good and all. Obviously, we were all fans. Usually we were like fans of the movie based up more than the cartoon. But like you said, when it became like when shows like South Park and those late night animation shows started showing up, that's when you realize, okay, animation doesn't have to be a children's medium. Like, it doesn't have to be just for young people. And this is when we're 14, at that age where you want to go, I'm an adult, I can watch what I want. And then, shows like South Park and that's all the late night Adult Swim shows just kind of blew everything out of the water and reinvented animation for what it could be like in the future. And it can tell any kind of story. And it's not easier to do it in animation, but it's just more possibilities, And you're like, you're limited by what exists and what doesn't, and make it up. You can think it into existence.
Exaggerate it. Anything you want to, get creative. You're right. You're right about that. Before I actually went into doing animation, I wrote my first movie script. This was probably about almost a year ago now. I wrote that in a matter of like 2 weeks. And then from that point, I gathered the funds together and I started filming.
Wow.
And we got
feature length, you said?
Yep.
Holy shit.
Yep.
How was it, like an hour and a half?
I have probably like in consecutive footage like 30 minutes of like
about a third of the movie.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's cool.
We filmed for about 2 days at one of the locations that takes up a lot of the film. But you're right. I was just saying that, and doing that, and then afterwards transferring over to animation, like you said, I just realized, like, man, this is a whole wide world of extra things I can do here, that I can't do. But the good thing about it was I understood how animation worked because of doing that feature film. Part of that. I understood like shot list and how it should be written out. That's where I learned to write scripts.
Mm-hmm.
That's one
the bones of the whole thing. Is
exactly.
The
skeleton.
Have to plan it out. Everything starts with a story. Everything starts with, what are you trying to say? And it's funny. I wrote my first script in high school too, and this is so funny. Remember that movie Mall Cop?
Yeah.
Okay, that came out what, 2010? I graduated in 2004.
Okay.
So that's around the time that the year before that, I was a junior. I wrote a movie literally like that. So when the movie came out, I'm just like, that showed it right there. That Hollywood had that mentality of a high schooler. Like, they got to stoop to that level. Something that I thought of when I was 17. It's something they would put millions and millions of dollars into. It's like, wow.
You know what it is? Because a lot of things, and so that's another thing that I like about Web3 is that a lot of different avenues you want to go into get real political. You can trash at what you do, but know the right person, and that connection gets you through and onto the stage. Whereas there's another guy who's super talented, but he doesn't know anybody. I dealt with that like with the music. Not trying to toot my own horn, but I think I'm pretty decent like on the mic, So, but I didn't have any of these connections. So when I came over to Web3, the dope thing is just that you're forming those connections right then and there. Everybody's welcome. And if you're in Web3, then we're all early. Because what are we, 4% of the population? So we all got to accept one another. And I was met with open arms, man. Like the team that I have for the collection per se, they formed from the community. These are all community members who saw the vision of what was going on, and they said, "Yo, you're handling too much. Let's take this off your shoulders. Let me handle this. Let me handle that." And it's been incredible, man. So, yeah.
It just goes to show you can't do it without a team.
You can't.
And it's just like there's no such thing as like someone.
You build your team organically.
Yeah,
they come forward
absolutely.
and say, "I want to work
bring-
with you," and you decide,
Yeah.
you know, based on their credentials,
Yeah.
like if you want them
Yeah.
to work with you. You know,
Yeah.
that's really what it is.
Yeah.
All collaboration. Oh, you got the.
I was gonna show you guys,
The
man.
con.
We got the con right here,
That's
and
sick.
these. I mean, guys, just the aesthetics. If we just talked about the art alone,
They all look like
That's just-
characters in your anime, or they could be characters in your
they
animation.
really
That's so
could.
sick.
Dude.
There's one number I wanted to tell you to.
Which one?
Can you
Which
control
number?
the filter too or no?
Yes, of course.
So
Which
put the
number?
LA Gangsta. I don't know what his number is, but if you go into like the torsos right there, put the filter on it, or does it allow you to do that? Yeah. So where it says regulator, it's near the bottom,
Or is that?
The regulator?
towards the
No,
bottom.
go down. There you go.
Right there,
Regulator.
torso.
Torso.
Oh, regular turf.
Yep. And then type in or go to LA Gangsta T. So it's this one that I'm trying to show you.
There it is. I like Gangsta
Right.
T.
He's in like the top 50 as far as rarity in the collection.
Ooh.
And so
Wow.
keep scrolling. He's the only one who has a hat on too. That's a blue hat. So if you scroll, that's that shirt on and a blue hat, not him.
Okay. God, these are so sick, bro. I love the Jason masks, dude.
Yeah, that's sick.
Wow.
You know,
Bro, all these are so tight.
And for anybody seeing it, this is just one trait. I got over 200 in here.
You hear that, guys? Over 200 traits. Fucking hilarious. The bald head. Yeah, that's
Are you
sick.
looking for the blue hat?
Yeah.
It's coming.
If you ain't coming right now, you put that
There's
filter on for the
RoboCop.
hat.
Oh, I love RoboCop, bro. That's wow, man.
And this
How'd
trait,
you come up with the RoboCop?
man, I grew up on that.
There you go.
You
There
already
you
know what
go.
it
There
is.
you go. There it is. I was like, I hope so, man. That's fucking lit too. I love the bleeding eyes. This art is so addicting.
I want
man.
to give a shout out to my man Ben, right there in the UK.
Ooh,
This
that's
is-
sick.
This is in the top 50 as far as rarity goes, and it's not just because of how rare the traits or the items that he's wearing, but he's actually so far out of the whole collection, he's the only one who has the LA Gangsta hat and the LA Gangsta shirt.
Wow.
That combination. So
Wow, man.
the collection works differently, man. It's not just about that. You actually got to be involved in the community to know what it's about, and you'll start spotting shit that nobody else is gonna understand.
Yeah, dude.
So yeah, I said shout out to my man Ben in the UK. He owns this one. He's probably
Nice.
never gonna sell it.
So I wouldn't.
I wouldn't know.
Yeah, dude, we wouldn't be. That's the thing. We're diamond handers, bro. And I know how some people are like, "Oh, really?" It's like, no, dude. We're about the community. We're about putting. It's all about that. Because the more you do that, the more opportunities come. And I like I'm sure you guys have the same thing about the IP, right? Where you guys you could grab it and do something with it. To me, like that sounds amazing. Like you could literally use a brand, use this NFT and create a business out of it, create anything.
Right.
And that I love that. Like you could like literally be like, oh, here's some like cookies, you know what I mean? Put the NFT and the community will want to support it.
Exactly.
5 p.m., bro. You better light that up. That's what they're saying. Let's go.
Oh,
Time
yeah.
to blaze up.
Oh,
I'm sniping that one. Oh, yeah.
sheesh.
I've been waiting for that.
Hey,
Guys, this is
here,
no
can you
joke
put that
over
away?
here.
And-
Yeah, of course, of course,
I
of
had
course.
that volcano out, but I've been trying to get back to my
I love
roots
those.
on the flies.
Yeah, we about to light one up. Well, I was gonna say, bro, can you like on your phone play one of your raps, man? Can we just like, because I feel like it just would be necessary to.
Feel free to come over and take a hit.
Yeah,
bro.
please come
Yeah.
here,
You want me
bro.
to put in that the music video? That one, or you want me to play one of my songs?
Play one of your songs. Is the we've tried to play videos on here before, and it ends up
Yeah,
freezing
video.
us. Yeah.
Screwed up our.
No, I'm saying you want me to play that
Screwed
song
up
from the
our
music video.
420
You want me to
Oh,
1840?
that one's cool.
Which one?
The one, the 1840.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got you. Say less.
Yeah, yeah.
Let me see.
Here we go, guys. Party's starting for real now.
You put that song anywhere.
Gotta show them some of the more planetary art done for the project.
Can you show them some of the animation art, or you like on a different screen, or is that gonna mess up the?
Well, you mean showing the animation?
You can't show the video, huh? The
No,
video-
because then
yeah,
it slows it.
yeah.
It slows it down. That's the
Yeah.
only. We'd love to
That
do that.
bandwidth, guys. That internet, you know. We're not gonna mess with it.
This bad boy up.
Yeah. For you guys, for Jevon, for taking the time.
For sure, man. No, thank y'all for having me. Like I said, this is a new one on here. We all about to be somewhere very fucking nice.
Are those pants custom made?
These are not custom made. Straight up off the rack. I would have never thought to put this on here.
Yeah, you got the necklace on, you got the ring on, that's great.
Oh. Woo. Oh, he's sticky, bro.
Yeah, this is nice. What you put in here again?
This is some sprinkles, and then I topped it off with some sunset sherbet.
A jar of it right here.
Yeah.
Oh, that's okay. It's sure.
Yeah, smell that.
And hey, for all you guys know, if it doesn't burn like this, it ain't right.
Burns
That
black, it ain't
gray,
good.
that gray, right? A grayish, whitish. That's
burns light,
the
it's tight.
right.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That's how you guys. That's how you feel wet sometimes.
Some gas right here for sure.
Oh yeah.
Gas on gas. As bro, we don't like to play around except
That's
for
the golden blunt. Oh, you know it. Leak. Mad love. Who we got in the house? Luxifer Art? Luxifer.art? You know anybody?
That's our artist right there, man. Shout out to him.
Oh, Luxifer. Luxifer or Luxifer?
I think he told me Lychee Fair.
Luxifer. Mad love, brother. Thanks for coming in.
So
happy blunt.
a shout out to him. He's been like a key factor in everything that's going on. He helps, you know, as we have time, we gotta go in the background and work on the animation and get shit lined up. He's coming through with the artwork. He just gave us a dope ass full body of one of the Gangsta Kongs just yesterday, actually, that I can't wait to show you. But he's an incredible kid, and like his art is next level. I told him months ago, and I stand by it. I'm like, man, we about to get you famous worldwide because they're gonna respect his art. So shout out to him, man.
Hey, yeah, shout out to the artist. Unbelievable art, bro. Like honestly, like even before he came here, it was just insane. Like just the fact that he was, you know, this art was just unbelievable. And like the animation is just a bonus. Like seeing that and seeing how it all just comes together, man. It just puts you in a different world. And then it's just like the community is just super chill. Everyone supports one another. We just talk, we just vibe. That's the way it should be. It's not about we gotta sell out really quick, or we gotta, you know what I mean? Like people, there's signs, guys. There's big signs when you start to see projects that start to lose their, you know, shit. And it's not about hype. It's not about any of that. And the way that this team, the way the community grows, it grows with it. Oh, did we get a little uneven?
Yeah, I'm getting one side.
All right. No worries.
It's all good, yeah. It's all good, yeah.
It'll catch up.
Just another day in the life of blunt smokers, man.
Good.
Ain't nothing new.
Quick and face.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that tip is the same.
We're gonna have to do it the old school way, but it's COVID right now. I'm not gonna suggest it. Everybody putting all that spit around the blunt and everything, slowing the burn down. Still hitting though. That's what matters.
It's a blast.
Yeah, man. But he, you know, like I said, he's incredible, and it's interesting whenever I hear somebody talk about how they see the project portrayed, because then it's my assurance, like, okay, we need to do more of this. We need to switch this up. Artists could tell you. I talked to him, and I told him, like, you're creating a world, because I wanted him to be clear, and I wanted him to understand that we're not just doing random pieces of whatever. We're gonna create an environment. So how we're giving away the IP rights.
Oh, it's good. It's good. Just let it hit.
Fall.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, let it fall.
The way we giving up the IP rights on our collection is the same way that RumbleCon, shout out to them, that they give out their IP rights with their collection.
Okay.
So we had to create a full environment, whole world, like for all of these characters to. So the one thing that we hope to see is that anytime they get a gangster Congo and they do whatever they do, shoot it back to us in whichever way you can. The idea, the thought, we want to promote it and include it in the world, this universe we're creating.
And like you just like talking about like a metaverse.
Essentially, yeah, it's a metaverse, but it's like, imagine if the metaverse weren't here. When you think about the Marvel universe, like there's a place in its own time where things happen in a certain type of manner, you know what I mean, or whatever. So that's what I wanted to do with the Gangsta Con, because remember, the thing that's spearheading it is the animation. So just like any other animation, there has to be its own world where its own rules apply and shit happens. You feel me? So when it comes to it, the metaverse is just a continuation of these thoughts, you know what I mean, and these ideas that people had. You know what? I tell everybody, in my eyes, the first metaverse that I've seen is fucking Grand Theft Auto. Yeah, I love that fucking game. They're over there selling all types of merchandise, doing everything. Yeah, I guess that's where everybody's trying to catch up and get to that point.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, bro.
Kind of like Call of Duty.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Call of Duty too.
See, what's cool is I'm not trying to like talk about this project too much, but it's called Undead Blocks, and he's the homie founder. His name is Grant. He's been on our podcast twice. It's pretty much what he did is he created a game exactly like Call of Duty, but just super clean, buttery graphics. Like I could literally like have it right there on my computer, and I hear it right there in my TV. I have my wireless controller. It's like playing an Xbox game. Right. And within like after we minted the weapon pack, within 2, we got exactly just let it share it. We got the game, access to the game. We were playing the beta and stuff right away, having group chats about it. But now people could just go on Wagyu Games and download the beta right now. And so every year he's going to be creating a new or releasing a new level each year. And so he's doing like tournaments. So if people don't have an NFT of his, you can't earn money, but you can get into a tournament of theirs and you can have the potential to.
Right.
But that's what I'm saying. It's like basically what we just said, Call of Duty. So remember, if you would have made some money with Call of Duty, then he wouldn't have came through. The fact that he picked up on that and knew, like, Yuga Labs, right?
Right.
Those people are working with them, which is Wagyu Games.
Pretty...
So yeah, man, it's just, but it's like, just like what you're doing. It's just like you guys have your worlds, you have what you're doing, like you're just solid. It's just pushing forward through this time, and it's like it's just going to keep being more and more successful.
Yeah, I mean, and at the end of the day, there are original ideas, and then the saying, it's nothing new under the sun. So at the end of the day, there's a handful of projects for sure that are, like you said, they have their own like little ecosystem or world successfully, because everybody says they're going to do it and they don't. I'm just doing what is supposed to be done. I got the ball in my court. I'm going to do it the right way. Because you want, people, hey, you don't go to the movie theater and watch one movie, right? You keep going back. A bunch of people can make it. So all you ask is just make this motherfucker right when you make it, right? So for my collection, that's all I'm trying to do is learn every day and advance and make sure I'm making it right. So it's just an extra place for you to come through. You could jump from, from Bored Apes universe to RumbleKong's, metaverse and so on and so on. And now you could also come through to this Gangsta Con business.
It's amazing, man.
How's that treating you? How you feeling on that?
It's good, man. This is actually pretty gas weed. Yeah, it's fire for y'all that can't see it up close. It's pretty fire. Yeah. Whoever grew this, who's on your shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. He's been he's on Instagram. He's been growing over for 20 years, but to be honest, bro, like it's just more like he just he lays low on what he does, and he doesn't really like to, put out too much like himself. It's just more like his medicine, his what he's doing. Mm-hmm. And I think like he doesn't understand NFTs right now. He told me he's more of an old school head, and I respect him. But at the same time, I know that in these next few years, he's gonna see that shift where people buy the people, just like what you're doing. You're curating your brand to the community of amazing individuals where everyone else can all collaborate, connect, showing their different gangster cons and just coming together. It's dope, you know, and just like this brand you got, it's just a culture, it's a movement. It's not so much like a project.
Yep, that's it. That's what we trying to do, man. So anybody who ain't in it yet, come get into it, because that's what over here. Oh yeah, no, I gave him the whole weekly schedule already, and I'm also gonna remind y'all again, because the Homie Gecko wanted me to let y'all know, because we making sure we put in work for this shit. When we leave from here, we're starting at 6:30 tonight in the Discord. We are having a live function in the Gangster. What channel was it? The Gangsta Kong Funk. Yeah, that's the channel I was saying. Go to our Discord, go to the Gangsta Kong Funk, and we're going to be jamming out for hours.
You guys heard him. It's going to be a lit time. From what time to what time?
We're starting at 6:30, and we're going to let the DJs go until they pass out. Who's starting again? The DJs to start? DJ Theta. Shout out to the homie. He's going to be the one starting us off. We're going to see how it goes, because we learned, but we know it's going to be fun. So pull up to that. It's Wednesday. You shouldn't be nowhere. You got work tomorrow, I hope. So stay at home. Go to the Discord and, jam out with us at home. Light up a blunt, pour up a little sippy sip, whatever.
Yeah, exactly. And obviously we did that as well. So, what do you think about the glass tip thing?
That shit is fire. I like the little stones they got up in there too.
It just to me, that's for the big blunts. That's why I wanted to roll a big one.
I fuck with y'all because I appreciate it.
Oh yeah.
I don't know.
Appreciate you guys being here, man. What's up?
All right,
That's gonna happen a little bit. It just keeps going, really. That thing.
That's right.
It's like, see, it doesn't you see what I mean? Like, it just has that thick ability to hit it all the way through. Like, we're not talking about like the start of the blunt, the end of the blunt, too. Look at that. Boom.
Matter of fact, speaking of blunts, if you don't mind, if I tell you viewers about my gold blunts.
Yeah,
so
absolutely, brother.
We got a secondary collection. And it's called Kong 1840s Gold Blunts. So in the effort to create this whole universe or whatever, this was another item that was going to be added to it. We treat it like a VIP pass. So with the gold blunts, pretty much you can get your Kong, because we got a collection of 10K. So we can't animate them all. So if you own a gold blunt, you're prioritized as far as getting your Kong or Kongs animated. It's also going to be your ticket into private gold blunt holder IRL events that we're going to throw. I've already talked to some people about doing some cannabis events and whatnot. And we're in LA, so it's not something difficult for us to set up out here. It will be legal for anybody wondering. Free merch, airdrops. We've sent out a canvas to one of our holders so far. I got so many people I always love to shout out. I gotta learn how to trim this down. There's so many people to shout out.
That's awesome.
We had a Canadian artist, his Dados. He's actually a part of the group called the Rascals, I believe. I'm from America, so I don't want to fuck this up. But I've done my research on you, Dados, if you're watching this. So he's really popular over there, and we had him actually recreate one of our dance songs for one of our holders. We got it put on a canvas digitally, and then we shipped it out to him. And it's a big ass canvas he got. If you scroll down in our Gangsta feed, you'll see. But anyways, tickets to sporting events. One of our founders is a youth fighter, Daniel Rodriguez. So
sick. Yeah.
That's where we got the idea to actually, we should, how do we bring the UFC back into this? Because that was the goal with him being involved, was trying to find a way to combine also the mixed martial arts. But yeah, sporting events we'll be giving out. It's just a really dope VIP membership. So I advise you guys to look into that too. It's only 500 of those.
That's cool, man. So those are the limited. Is it just on the website, the GangstaCon website?
It's right there next to the Gangsta comments. So in the mention section on the website.
Cool. Dope art, dope animation. Yep, exactly, man. And guys, so dope having him come here and invite us, man, and having this time to do a giveaway too, man. We got some really good stuff. I know we're gonna do this really quick here. This little
Still here, guys?
Are we still
Sorry
here?
about that.
There's a little interruption, maybe. Maybe
Yes. Peace. One.
well, you can see it, but because it does that sometimes.
Yo. And it's here?
It cuts in, it cuts out.
Yeah.
I took
Up.
mine off.
Up. What up?
Up.
So you can see it?
Are we good? Can someone confirm? 9 people.
I know we got the peeps in the house.
Yeah.
We're gonna
We just gotta
have everybody spit and tell us who's in the house so we can.
Yeah. Oh, good. We're good.
Yeah, guys. Hey, yo, if you guys are in the house, you know.
High Time Cannabis Cup and
The one I went to was in High Times.
Oh no, that was in San Francisco. They did Chalice.
I don't remember the name of the last one I went to in the past. Like I would say maybe year. I was like 10 of them, but I haven't been to any like recently. They were all like within a short.
Same with us. We spent 2 years going to them like when they came up, and we just take our drone and our videos.
Oh, that's dope.
Oh yeah,
That's hard.
We even did like what was it? Damian Marley. Yeah, it was on stage.
Damian
Did like drone shots of him.
Where was that one at?
It was at Kush Stock out in San Bernardino. Out in San
I feel
Bernardino.
like I did go to fucking Kush Stock.
There's one 2 Chains too.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did 2
I
Chains.
thought Damian was at the.
You see, I can't remember because I was high, so I don't remember what the name
It
was.
was.
I think 2 Chains was at Kushstock and Damian Marley was at High Time.
Yeah, High Times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was the ice cream.
It was
Chalice,
crazy.
That got fucked out of the water.
Yeah, he
Uh,
did some
We
crazy
were there
shit.
till like 3 in the morning waiting for him to go on,
It
and
was
he
taking forever to get
That
there.
was funny.
We gotta go back. There we go.
Here we go. Okay, yeah. Sorry, guys.
Guys, sorry about that. All right, so who do we got right now?
Leech, Luxembourg.
I mean, I know y'all want to keep going in here.
God dang. Fuck the
Leech.
internet. Gouda Man pop in here. Luxembourg's going now, right? No, that's just the same one. Gouda Man, Papa is two of the same people. So just Gouda's fine.
Luxor?
Yeah, Luxembourg, yeah.
Somebody gonna win. Who's
Yeah.
Well, they got 8 people in the house, but yeah, because of the
There we
internet.
go.
Y'all better wake up.
Guys.
Justin.
There we go.
Justin, yeah,
Yeah,
he
I'm
came in
here.
there earlier.
Yeah, hey, bro, this is very generous, guys. Getting a limited Homeboi shirt and a free NFT.
So yeah.
Mhm.
And he just said they're even good quality, so I just don't want to miss out. Who else we
Justin
got?
Williams.
Who else we
He
got?
got his own project. I saw him in the chat earlier.
Who else
What's your
do we got?
project again, Justin?
Who else do we got?
Yeah,
up
who
in
else
here?
in the house?
Could we get more
Let go.
people? Let's
Let
go.
go.
Let's go.
Yeah, brother.
Now we're down to 4. Do we have 4?
Light this up again.
Yeah. Okay. We got 4 in the house.
4. Okay.
Cool.
Justin. Oh yeah. Butch Dog
All right,
Collective.
boys.
Hi, guys.
This is a fair shot right here, man. In the here.
Dang. Sorry about that, guys. If you're still watching, we're gonna spin this wheel. Got amazing shirt, NFT.
It was dangerous.
Hold on. Let me see what I can do here, man. Can't believe it or something.
Uh-oh.
Not too much.
Oh, look at this guy.
I
Yeah.
don't know if you guys know what's or no.
Yeah, man.
All right.
Okay.
I don't want to force you.
No.
Feeling good.
Yeah.
I know everybody's switching the joints and all that healthy shit. I see you guys wrote the hemp on that for me. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's
sure.
all weed. Yeah, that's how we roll with it.
How are we doing on a connection there?
See how we doing, man.
The homie still in the house. Woof woof. Okay, we're still good.
I mean,
We're good.
This is double OG. Check that out.
Ooh, what's that?
It's got that heavy OG taste to it.
Whoa, nice. Let me smell that.
It feels nice too. Pretty dense.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yes, sir. Little source.
Oof. It smells really
What
good.
dispensary you get that from?
It's a delivery service, actually.
Oh, nice.
I've been rocking with them heavy. Shout out to them. They're going to see this one day. And then be like, you talking about us?
All right, guys.
All right,
you
guys,
see
here we go.
See how it looks right there. And we do have 4 people right now.
Yeah, mad love to you guys. Thanks for sticking around.
Thanks for sticking around. This is what
with
happens.
us, Jevon, mad love you guys.
Stick around with the
Here we go.
homies. Ready?
Boom.
Let me do the announcement.
Luxifer. That's Luxifer.
Lychee.
Hell yeah, man.
Yeah, there you go.
Brother, you're getting your own NFT and you're getting a t-shirt.
Woo! Lux.
Yeah, we all call, just so you know, we all be calling you Lux over here.
Oh yeah.
That's how it works.
You are Lux. You got good Lux.
Where is Lux?
Where's Lux? Come on. Oh,
He's-
that's
he's
late.
in-
Okay,
he's
Justin.
in,
Oh, congrats. Lux, you better be in the house, brother.
Lux.
Leech, go. Lux.
Where's Lux at?
Oh, no. Probably went back to work.
No, there's 4 people up in here.
Yeah. Lux,
Lux.
did you pass out on us, brother?
Lux. You gotta confirm your prize, man.
Yeah, brother. Don't leave us hanging.
And we got full service up in
That's
here.
my boy
I see a
Richard.
10 out of 10.
Yeah.
I see 10 out of 10 connection up in here.
Come on, homie. We don't want to.
But here's the deal, bro. We're gonna have to spin the wheel though, really quick, if it ends up
Yeah.
happening like that.
Lux.
You ready?
Yeah, let them know.
Like a live stream that you did.
Let them know.
I was gonna ask you if you could ask them in the Discord to put them up in there
So
Put that
leaks,
to let them go
leaks.
live or whatever when it's the
We
right
don't
time, though,
see.
but just,
I mean,
make
he's
sure
not.
he has
He
I
access.
don't
hasn't.
want. I mean, the homies are still Lux. If you're still here, brother, don't miss out on this one.
Can you confirm, Lux? Because
Probably, actually, we'll spin the wheel again, and then he'll show up back then. No, we had that happen. Then we had to have a third spin to kind of even it out. Lux, come on, brother.
Lux, hello.
Oh man, is there any way you guys can let him know?
Yeah, I know who. That's the artist.
All right.
I'm gonna talk to him today.
Yeah,
okay.
he knows him. So we'll just give him the shirt. You have to have him get in touch with us through the DM.
I got you.
Yeah.
The Lux won that one.
He dusted.
He dusted. Oh man.
LOL. Oh, that's really sick, man.
Nice.
Cool.
That's
Cool.
Yeah.
That's it. Where you guys having that later?
In the Discord.
Discord, right?
That's cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh, Melissa.
Yo. No doubt. But I mean, like I said,
William.
dope. I guess we. I mean,
So what do you want to do? You want to let him?
What do you think? Do we want to give it to
What do
someone
you
else?
think,
What
brother?
do you think?
I'll tell you what.
He's in your camp, you know.
What do you
Give him a
guys think?
chance to get in here, but
Yeah.
yeah, he wasn't here when we spent the week.
I mean, obviously, it's kind of unfair. He's the artist, so he's very busy. So
No, that's what it is. I assure
yeah.
you. He is having internet connection. He's at though. I know that for a fact.
Shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, I honestly think we should all look out for him.
Okay.
He's the
All right.
he's
Sounds
the guy
good.
who put the collection together for us.
Sounds good.
And made it look the way that it does. You
Yeah.
deserve it, brother. You deserve something.
Cool.
Make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube.
Yeah,
So
everyone's
check
Yeah,
out
we're all
YouTube.
cool.
OG Doge.
What's up, Doge?
Bro, you just missed it. You could have won another shirt.
You could have won another one.
You got yours already
already won
cooked up.
3
and it's
times.
melting.
Hell yeah, Justin.
Yo, fire.
Yeah.
Justin, thanks for
Appreciate
coming in,
y'all
bro.
coming
We gotta
in,
check out your
dude.
project, bro.
Yeah. Appreciate y'all coming in, man. This guy was amazing to have on here and really talk about his project, what he's up to with it. And this is what it's about, guys, is showing the real people in Web3 and what they're really doing for people, by the people. And I think that's an important community aspect that we all need to keep on acknowledging and keep pushing forward to because
We'll be back on
That's all we
Saturday
got.
for sure.
Yeah.
Who we got Saturday? We got Deegan Bot Cannabis Club.
yeah.
You guys heard of them? The Deegan Bot Cannabis Club.
Deeganbot. He's
Yeah.
the homie. His name is Kevin. He's
Yeah.
a cool guy. He doesn't live here. He's actually from out of state, but he's basically making cannabis. He wants to bring like these. He knows these growers up in Oregon that are curating cannabis, like really high quality cannabis, and want to curate it to where people can use them as an NFT to buy them and stuff, and like have access to medicine like that. So yeah. So pretty interesting.
I was going to the film I already seen you guys live right now.
There it is.
Someone's already posting some love.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, brother.
That's my girl, I believe, Diana. Yeah.
That's the producer.
Yeah. She always does that. Olive Craig be wild, and I know, bro, right?
It looks clean too, the way she posted.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
She does
When
it. She
When
does
the
a good
signal's
job.
clean, yeah, it looks good. We just set up this whole thing,
Yeah, dude,
beginning
it's
of
a
the
lot
year.
of- yeah.
It's crazy. We
Just
used
kept
to use
going.
table. Now we're more chill with the couch and everything.
Yeah, dude, that was just super kick back. So we just wanted to make it like that. We just want people just to chill, talk about what they do, who they are, as an artist, and what they, want to just
How
keep.
big are you, brother? Where you guys all work?
So everybody they work from home.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
We pretty much just all communicate through Discord.
Right.
Discord server. And yeah, I talk to them actually very frequently. This is actually the longest that I've kind of not really had such communication, is because we implemented so many brand new things into our project in such a short time frame that it was like I kind of had to put one thing on pause to set this up. But now that this is done, this is what we were doing. So make sure we have the schedule and everything.
Yeah.
I'm to dive right back into doing some more animations again. I kind of, I feel like I'm somewhat of a secret weapon in this because I haven't been dropping as much music as I should. I hope that this is going to be another driving factor or force of the collection, is that I'm a part of it, and I'm going to keep dropping, dope ass music and pushing that. So instead of going out and having to get a celebrity, why not just get the celebrity and take the project, where it needs to go from there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Because I mean, just naturally, just as your brand grows and grows, it's going to be attracted to tons of people. They're going to want to talk to you about different opportunities, and it's like you already got such a great community as it is. It's like there's projects out there that'll be like showing you all this stuff, and it's like looks so phony. Your stuff is original. It's like you watch it and you're just like, whoa, what is this? It's like, and you just watch these other, animations. You look at the art, and you're like,
you're asking if you do the animation yourself. Oh no, you got the.
I'm the one who writes the scripts, and I'm the creative director.
Oh,
I have a team of animators who cover different, stages within the process, and I have a few actual artists who I work with to cover certain like character sheets and things like that. And like I said, so in total, it's somewhere around 10 to 15 of a team that we work with. And yeah,
man, you heard it. Like, it's like the team. I mean, because he's got a team, he's with the team.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like he's
They'll
actually
together
internally, what I mean, doing the work. Like it's step by step, and it's not easy at all.
No, it's not. Have to be going toward the same goal, you know.
It's amazing when you see it all go down.
We're gonna light all that up.
Wow, that's body right there, bro.
This is like I match
More
our
people
energy,
in the
man.
house.
Man, I was like, whoa.
Who's in the house? We got 5 people.
Yo, what's up, 5 people, man?
We already did the giveaway, guys.
I did the giveaway to the artist.
Yeah.
The artist won for a reason, and
You're lucky, brother.
You know what I always
you in with Jevon,
no, you know what I always say? This is what I say too. The fact is that when someone wins, they deserve it.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because you can like literally look back different times when people won. They had like there was different things they did, like or someone would tell us something gas, and they typically would win, and it's trippy. It's just like all of a sudden that person won, and I was like, what?
Mm-hmm.
Like it's
never
crazy.
because they didn't deserve it. Everybody deserves it.
Everybody deserves it when you win. Yeah.
So I can see that.
Yeah.
It's your time. It's your time.
Yeah.
Exactly. It was his time to get this NFT
and shirt.
Oh, and shirt. That's come up right.
Like a cut, nice Homeboi Flicks tee, guys. Boom.
You can't have the one I got, but he's gonna give.
No, that's a custom.
Yeah.
Nobody gets that.
Nobody gets that one. That's like a 101.
Yeah.
It is. Specials. Yeah, it really is though. Because honestly, bro, like we're gonna have so many guests we're gonna eventually like make a huge like image of all the people, all the South Park Avatar.
And we were talking about that too, like maybe for like the 100th episode when we just put all the characters together and there's like the big stampede like coming toward, and we're just standing there like with blunts in our mouth. Like,
yeah, so sick. Yeah, man, it's been awesome, man. That's why it's great having amazing projects like yours, amazing brands like you.
See, that's how I used to roll joints. Is I would like pre-shape it. And you just like kind of like to dip it in there and like a little bit at a time. But you think that
has a different way of doing it. It's awesome. Yeah. Like I just know people have different.
You think
ways.
that compacts it too much?
Oh nah, it actually makes it like so. Sometimes the back would be flimsy. This shit is solid all the way through.
That looks sick, brother.
It's funny because it's like I used to not know how to roll them, and so I didn't smoke them. Mm-hmm. And then somebody was like, wanted to help edit one of my music videos. Was like, he was like, "Nah, bro, like they're easy to roll." I'm like, "Hell no, they're not, bro." And he showed me this process that I just did right now.
Yeah.
And right after that, I threw away the Dutches that I had, and I just started smoking backwards because it was the easiest shit ever to do.
Yeah.
And these burn way longer.
Yeah, no, dude. I always do is just like smoke the hemp wraps, and it's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Just have with the tip, and just chilling.
There's a bad president's right now.
Oh, is there? Oh, do you want me to put that tip in here?
Yeah, bro.
Where's that shit at? I keep it clean. That was pretty nice.
Yeah. There's this one actually.
The president and
Doing that tip. Not right. Right?
Oh, what's in the floor right now? Oh yeah, they
Oh,
slipped
is
it.
it? No, the other one.
The little one?
The other, yeah, the little one.
Do you have it out here?
Yeah.
Are you sure? I didn't see you bring it out. I'll look at it.
It's not,
Oh, right here.
Not that one. Huh? Oh, that one might be too small.
It's too small.
Yeah, too small.
I mean, what do you think?
I mean, I could just wash this out really quick.
It's up to y'all, man.
I think make it the one.
On the floor,
That's like the Maryland
the real deal.
I know. I thought it
Triangle.
looked like Marilyn Manson. That's crazy. Thank you guys again for hanging out. Peeps hanging y'all up to today. Time is it? Well, happy hour.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure, brother.
Yeah, I want to make sure I told them about everything and spoken on here. I think we talked about, covered everything. I think.
Oh yeah. Like the one you already have up.
I have actually one script in my mind, and I have one that I already finished writing.
Nice.
So I'm gonna be in contact with the team to start that process up really soon, just for you guys to give, as they said earlier, how it took them like hours to something that maybe to the general public looks like it was real simple to do. That's how the process is for the type of animation we do. So even if I start today, guaranteed that next short is not coming out within the month of August. It's going to come right after. So that's the time length. And again, that's why I stress we don't have to wait a month to talk to one another. You know what I'm saying? Like, hop in the Discord. We're here. We're always dropping new ideas, new plans. We have new strategies. And, we'll keep you entertained in the meantime. I mean, shit.
That was.
Wait, I got it.
Oh.
I'm going to have to just. Do you put it, is it like stuffed in there? Or how do you usually have it?
Usually, like, yeah, I just kind of put it on the, just that part right there. Just
like that?
Yeah, around the tip. Yeah, I mean, I know, I guess it's that's obviously pretty packed where it can't. I think that's.
Blunt rolling 101, guys.
I'm trying to figure
With
out.
Gangsta Kong
You wanna try and
1840.
Look
at that thing, dude.
Because I don't know how to get it in there. Like, are you saying?
Should
I just have this closed or what?
I think maybe you should let a little bit. Yeah, a little bit.
Unplugged it,
'Cause I feel
clogged
like-
up a little bit.
Because essentially, it like when I roll them, I usually like roll them like
With it already sitting down.
like empty.
How do you get it to stick though? Is it just
It's
lick
weird.
and
It just
stick?
kind of I lick it and then it just forms, and then it forms on it.
What about like that?
There you go. Probably good. And it goes. Let's see. Ooh, yeah.
But now you're gonna have to like lick it and kind of get it to tight, basically. Yeah, perfect.
Oh shit. Steady hand on. Hold on.
You good.
Oh, I'm on that blaze train, guys. We got another one coming.
Woo! Y'all just
yeah.
y'all blazed out in the house.
Yeah,
Y'all hanging out,
got
but you
some
ain't saying nothing.
Hell
What's
yeah.
up, guys?
Just in the house, and we got full connection, guys.
Yeah.
10 out of 10.
We're connecting.
Yeah, we're already connected. 10 out of 10. Yeah, you guys will be on. That's cool, man, Justin. Yeah, I'm sure he'll be able to answer some questions, bro. Justin wants to ask you some stuff about what
Yeah,
you
for
do.
sure.
Yeah.
Yes, this one's kind of gonna have to be held tight. I don't know.
That's fine.
Can't get it to.
You can hold it tight around the tip. That's fine. Yeah,
I got you.
I get what you're saying. Yeah, you almost have to form it that way in order to.
Uh-oh.
You're right. I did the wrong method.
They need to invent some kind of like adhesive or something like that.
It's
Something
just,
that's not like permanent.
Let me try it. Let me try it your way. Hold on. This ain't nothing. Let me try it your way.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, my bad, bro.
You think there's like
No, you do.
Actually, you know what? I have.
You can do it that way if you want to as well. I'm with it. I just don't know how to roll those. You don't have it on.
This is like what it looks like. It's like,
no re-roll, guys. Pre-roll.
That's all right.
Re-roll.
We don't do it. We just come back and re-strategize.
hell yeah.
Oh, you okay? And then how are you doing it now?
You just essentially, yeah, like you wrap it around.
Because I seen you stuffing it. That's right. Okay.
Yeah, like you almost start like that, right? And then you just like see you pack,
But seal it already.
like you
Right
seal
now,
it,
and then I'm start packing. Right.
or even like I say, you like put some in it, form it, and then lick it, and then pack.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, like that,
Right.
like that. That way, it kind of keeps it. Guys, he's rolling amazing. The weed smells really good. That OG smells like OG, real OG. Because there'd be a lot of
Yo, you
pretendo.
got, hey, you guys watching? Got an app?
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah, man.
we all
This is
here
a
just
chance
hanging
to
out.
ask
You
him
know,
if
we're
you
gonna
have
smoke
any-
the blunt.
Yeah,
Call it a day.
yeah.
You know, so grateful to have you guys in here hanging out with us.
Seriously, man. Taking the time out like this, we
Yeah.
really appreciate it. You know, and
Here every
guys,
Saturday and
definitely check out
Wednesday,
their
for sure.
community. It's really dope.
Yeah.
They got a lot of
Gangsta
cool
Kong.
stuff.
Kong 1840, Gecko Punk, check them out.
Yeah,
Yeah. Shout out to Gecko.
yeah. Seriously.
Gecko. Pretty
Eric.
much. My bad.
No, my bad.
Gecko, pretty much, he's the one who made the connection between us. So
Yeah.
you know,
Oh yeah.
shouts out to the homie.
Shouts to homie.
He has his own project as well that we got to support. So that's the thing about Web3 is like when you form a community, the support doesn't just go to one person; it goes to everybody. You know. So we're gonna be pushing his project real hard.
Yeah.
You know, at the same time.
Yeah, man.
Web3, everybody wins.
Yeah.
Come into it with a good heart. You know, it's the best place to be.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah. It just, to me, you could be yourself. You don't have to like think about these, algorithm crap. Like you could just get on Twitter Spaces and fucking vibe with people, and just you're building a community. You're building more, relationships, and that's just what the way it is. Like it's just like what he said. It's like he said, Twitter Spaces are like, yeah, opportunities, man. They're meetings. Like you're just vibing with people, just right there on the space. You guys know Stevie Williams, right? Stevie Williams. You guys know DGK?
Yeah.
That's the owner, the founder, guy who started it, Stevie Williams.
Okay.
Pro skater. Amazing. He's gonna be
We're gonna skate with him
on our podcast.
Oh, when you guys having him on? That's dope.
Yeah, we're doing a.
We're meeting
Well,
him
we're
at
gonna
the,
be going to this ape reunion because we're ape reunion holders, and we're going to this party next month, and there's a bunch of skater homies, and we're all like, just they're gonna bring their boards. I'm gonna bring mine, and Stevie Williams is gonna be there, and he's just gonna be kicking
a
it.
game of skate.
Dude, I'm just gonna fucking. I was telling him I'm gonna get like
this
disowned,
It's gonna be a good
but
one.
it's gonna be fun. Just skating with them, dude. It's like crazy.
How long y'all been skating for? I think you told me this on one of the
I
spaces.
was like 9.
Oh yeah, see.
Yeah.
I feel like maybe skateboarding is one of them things. If you don't got it when you're young, maybe try and stay away from it because you might injure yourself.
Oh, dude, I get love
You have to
taps
condition
sometimes,
your body for
but
yeah,
I've gotten the works. You know what I mean? I've slammed on my face. I've knocked the wind out of me like multiple times. I've slammed on my nuts. I've broken my ankle.
oh shit.
Like I've gotten like the works, and I still love it though. I'll still get on I still skate. Like I'm, being 35 today, I can still do my 360 flips. I could just cruise around, and it's just fun, man.
Yeah.
And just a vibe, but I won't stop, man. No matter how old I get.
If you're good at something, man, and you're passionate about it, you never should.
No, and it's just a hobby, just something that it just feels good to just go out there, just
There's a lot of
feel the
skate parks
air,
around too.
just vibe, man. It feels so good. It doesn't matter like where you are in skateboarding, and he actually is riding skateboards too.
Okay.
I didn't ride them as a kid. I started
But
2
you just-
years ago, and
but
all
he's
I do is cruise.
And I told him, but that's cool.
Anything.
That's
Yeah.
cool though. You get on the skateboard, cruise around, and that's all it's all about, having fun. And that's what art is about, is just going out there, having fun, creating it, putting it out there in the world, making it a reality where people can feel it. It's about feeling, man, and getting that vibe, because it's like, I don't know, to me originality is just the best. Like you that's what the whole brand is.
Yeah.
It really is. It's totally different.
I appreciate y'all recognizing and seeing the vision, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, me, Steve,
Yeah.
Gangsta Kong, Leak. Yeah.
Well, especially, it's like you come out with these animations and you come out with just these, you're utilizing the NFTs. It's just, they're not just like on a picture, but then now you're putting them in the worlds and you're creating these shorts. It's just purely genius. And and they're all original. It's just like so different from what I've never seen this. So I was watching it. I'm like, because I remember when Gecko, he shared it to me. He's like, "Yo, bump this," and I clicked it, and I was just like my eyes just dropped, and I was like, "What the fuck?" And it just gave me that I was in Miami Vice and Grand Theft Auto and like all types of vibes going on in my head, just like chilling and hanging out. And I see that, and then I hear your voice with the rap, and I was like, "Wow, this is insane!" Like perfect. Like it was just.
Yeah, man, it's a lot of, I try and keep it humble as I possibly can. I know that I have a talent and some people like my music, but I feel like there's so many artists out there even better than me.
Of course.
But the benefit, the advantage that I have is that I'm one of the musicians who decided, Web3 is real. I need to get over here. And so as long as you have these other artists who are stand back, I'm just gonna reign here,
right?
Until the rest of the creative people catch on and they realize this is not a pyramid scheme, it's not a scam. I'll be over here, just doing my damn thing. That's about it.
Yeah. That's what I mean, man. It's just that's the whole facts. It's just coming together like this, and it's just gonna grow from here,
Mm-hmm.
and there's gonna just be more and more things that you guys are doing as a brand, and so many people are like, they're like, you're killing me, and it's like, dude, it's about people that are doing things like in Web3 that are like moving and just like creating and building. And when you're seeing that, you're vibing with it, because it's just that feeling of like, man, these people are succeeding, and it just pushes you to succeed as a person. Yep. So, I mean, that's what you get when you're part of a community like this. So.
Sure. They have faith in you. And that's, I tell people who are artists that want to come into a space like this, it's good inspiration to see people like, being patient with you and actually rocking with you and taking the long run with you. I think a lot of artists need that, whether you're a painter, whether you're a poet, comedian, whatever you do. Web3 is like a good place for mental health, and I'm not saying I needed to personally build any confidence, but I could definitely see this place as like a confidence booster for people who are unsure of their work, because Web3 is going to respond. They're going to tell you whether it's good or not right off the bat. You don't have to wonder.
And that's the thing. It's those people, we see some crazy stuff happen, but as long as we can, I always tell everybody, just ask questions, talk to people, because people want to help others, especially in this space.
Yeah.
That's what I love about it. And like you said, like these spaces are 24/7, it's like none of us can't be on them all the time, but it's like the majority of it, it's crazy because it just all relates to us in different ways, to where we can all talk and vibrate and help each other in different sense. Because to me, what's the point of driving all the way, wasting gas, and you're literally like right there in the palm of your hand, literally having different moments, hanging out, networking, building relationships, boom, right there.
Right.
I mean, you can't go wrong with that. I mean, I wouldn't imagine if someone had told me that like this was gonna happen this year, and it's like crazy how it's all, you know, how it's all kind of evolved at this point. And I can't imagine in these next few years, things are just gonna go into another level, another dimension. So
For sure.
it's crazy, dude. That looks
That looks
perfect.
good. Look at that thing.
I mean, it's a little bit,
No, that's great.
No, that's like perfect, dude. You know what? I wanna like at least put a little bit more in there, right?
Yeah, do you think?
I
I might have some. I mean,
I-
unless you want to put that.
Oh,
I'm fucking with both. Yeah, we can start it off.
that's what I'm saying. Just like kind of mix it up.
It's already come in there.
Oh shit! Well, let's. Okay.
There it is. Put that in there.
Cool.
You watch what animated shows do you watch nowadays? You got anything that you're watching?
The most like off the top of my head, I just finished watching that Ultraman. That was pretty dope.
Ultraman.
But it's not like so much traditional, like anime stuff. Like it has the 3D effect in there, as well. Some people, don't like that. I kind of didn't like it in the beginning, but the story, the little plot on it was cool. The typical shit, Attack on Titan, um, things of that nature. Of course, see, this is something that I really enjoy, the Boondocks. And I feel
wow.
like people don't talk about that show enough. The Boondocks, if anybody hasn't seen it, I feel like is the only that animation is in a complete lane of its own. I don't put nothing close to it.
Yeah.
But yeah, mostly, I haven't been having a lot of time to do most of the fun shit that I usually do, man. I turn my Xbox on, I turn my PlayStation on. I've been grinding, so
Yeah. We try to get a little time in with Undead Block, especially
This game
it's
right here.
the beta right now. But
Yeah,
that's
bro.
what I'm
You
looking
gotta
for.
see
That
it.
means you guys in a good place. You get to take that time.
But if you can take the time and get a little money for it, that makes it even more worth it.
It's a play to earn.
Yeah, it's
exactly.
play to earn. So that's why we do it,
And
man. It's like
contributing to the utility.
you have they have a
community,
token and
Yeah.
everything, and it's a legit project, bro. And the founder, he's just always like on it. He's on all the Twitter spaces, just like you are.
And that project is called, one more time, what's it called?
Undead
Blocks. See, it's like right there.
Undead Blocks. So hopefully my people heard that, and I want my community to go look at that project, and then
Type it in here.
No, yeah, guys, please. You know what? Go to wagyugames.io. Just download it for free. No money. No money. Just go download it. Just feel the graphics. If it's something that you're interested in looking into, great. If not, not a big deal. Just look at it. And like, what's cool about them, they have a lot of tournaments, and I'm not like, don't quote me on this, but I do believe that like even if you're not a holder, you can still enter the tournament, potentially win money.
Come over.
Now, yes, the odds, it's pretty dangerous. These guys are pretty crazy players. They're very advanced. There's a lot of advanced dudes.
We're like amateurs compared.
Yeah, so that's why we we're gonna what's cool about it is you could rent your weapon pack out to anybody through a gasless contract on their website. So it's
you can split profits with them, whatever.
Yeah.
the possibilities is endless.
Yeah, it's cool, man.
It's crazy to hear, because like I said, I never said that on here, but I still feel like a baby myself in Web3.
Yeah.
And
I think everybody is, honestly.
Some of these cats seem like they, old men with gray beards. I'm not gonna lie to you. They just know everything about, I've come across a few of them.
Yeah, I get you. You know what I think? Because they're like, we're more on the artist, creative side. They're more on the technical side.
Exactly.
I think for some people, it just takes longer to process. Like even him and I, we do a lot of research, but it doesn't all it's still something you're constantly trying to figure out. It's always changing. It's always reinventing.
Can you put on another track of yours, bro?
For sure. Got you.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Guys, thank you for staying, hanging out. There's 5 people to see. It's all love, bro. I don't care if there's thousands of people. That doesn't matter to us, bro. Like we keep it real. We just keep it chill.
You guys are the real homies.
You guys just hanging out. We're just vibing.
Giving us your time.
Appreciate, man.
Yeah.
This guy, he's got big plans, big things going for his brand. It's dope. And you guys must be checking it out, the Gangsta Con. Serious, guys. Just go right on his Twitter. got all the stuff, animations, music, art, the whole works.
Yes, sir. So there's a song that I used on one of my trailers called Spray. And a lot of people have been asking like what the name of the song is. They couldn't find it. And I never really made that announcement. So if you like this song, this is not by Kong 1840. This is by Jevon. This song's called Spray.
Cool, bro. I like it.
These streets. These streets. These streets don't play when you stand lane. Well, to L.A. duck, 'cause I spray. These streets don't play when you stand lane. Well, to L.A. duck, 'cause I spray. Empty your brains blown out. If you ain't know it, you for sure know now. As a kid, show promise, I ain't raised no doubt. Join the most city crew just to get more clout. Gotta keep your chin up, eyes still head on a swivel. When the boat first 48 is a rhythm, suck like a fiddle. Off air like Malcolm in the middle. And my patience very little. Bloods and crips in my familiar, so you don't even know who's shooting at you. All the wrong folks and get thrown in the trunk. Hope you strapped up when it's time for the funk. If you stay ready, we got to get ready. Those who get ready always get heady. I got a bad beat, but a buddy ain't plus. If I hit a burner, so let me shit.
Try to turn it as you hit it. So it saves you music. Ooh. Oh.
I said, don't lie about my gun. These streets don't play when you stand lane. Will to L.A. duck, 'cause I spray. These streets don't play when you stand lane. Welcome to
Yeah, right. Let's go, yeah, bro.
Everybody wanna rip you off. Take the work and run off with the bread. Set you up with some girls, you be chillin'. Next thing got upside in your head. Do all of my business correct. Always sleep with the check. I need all the respect. Else I'm all in your neck. Do all of my business correct. Always sleep with the check. I need all the respect. Else I'm all in your neck. These streets don't play when you stand lane. Welcome to L.A. duck, 'cause I spray these streets.
I don't like having to have people work for some shit that pass into the universe.
Yeah. Woo. Absolutely.
That was it.
That was dope. That was really
Yes,
sick.
sir.
Another track, man, from the homie right here, guys. You heard it. So my amazing things happening. We're so excited to be here so early too, because this is such a new space and it's just brand new, which is exciting. And I just you hear it all the time with these unsaturated markets, and this is like a total it's a pioneer industry right now. So I feel like this is all discovery mode and trying different things and exploring different opportunities
Oh yeah, brother.
as we become more digital.
We're not going to exist as humans.
Yeah.
We're only going to exist as code. I mean, humans could become NFTs. You'll just exist on the blockchain.
But
You won't have a human body. You'll just have your own brain. consciousness in the computer.
Yeah.
I don't know if y'all saw the Biggie Smalls NFT that just came out.
Ooh.
Did you see that one?
Oh, bro.
It was on oneof.com, and so it's not even listed on OpenSea, but the collection looks incredible.
Oh.
I haven't looked into what the actual, like how the utility really works around that project, but it's a really dope, you know, it looks like Biggie for real. And it's a 3D builder. So when you talk about living on forever type shit or whatever, the NFTs are one way. Them shits can be on the blockchain fucking forever. Biggie died how many years ago? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it so it makes sense that it would work. It would live on through like NFTs and you know, the kind of Web3 space. I think that's what Biggie would have wanted. You know,
For sure. Why not? You know,
Yeah.
why not? But it's pretty dope and incredible to me, especially because as a hip hop artist, like, you know, my era, that's always going to hold the highest regard for Tupac and Biggie. They were kings, you know, amongst others, but they were the two main ones. So for me to see them coming around and bringing them into Web3 is pretty fire. Like, I'm glad that his estate and whoever's behind that project decided to do that.
Yeah. It's just, that's really cool. Whoever did that, like that creative design, whoever drew that, that's really cool. It's like, so it's a drawing basically.
You know, it's a 3D image.
3D image. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
You should check that out. I'm telling you.
See it.
Let me see. I'm gonna show you one of the pictures on that.
Yeah, dude, that sounds so cool.
I'm Blake, guy.
Dude, I'm fucking.
Dude,
I'm
you were sitting
flying
if
with
you
the
were sitting in
space.
this chair, yeah, you'd be out. Melissa, mad love to you. Thanks for hanging out.
Hey, yeah, my love.
Leaks, you guys are awesome. You guys got questions, talk, you know, let us, you know, just hang out and vibe, you know, we're just hanging out until this blunt goes out.
Could be next month. You know, you
Could
never
be.
know.
Yeah, it
Oh,
could
yeah.
be the way it's rolled. By the way, this is perfection.
Hey, the everlasting
Thank you,
blunt.
sir.
Hey, look
One
at
that one that
I mean,
never
look at
runs
that.
out.
I mean, that's just hitting so smooth. Oh wow.
Wow. Wow.
Oh man.
That's crazy. I know you want one of those, huh?
I want one of these motherfuckers. They sold out in 10 minutes. It's
Of
a 3K collection.
How much are they selling them for?
I didn't, once I saw it sold out, I just left. Because I know they're overpriced now, so I'm like,
Wow.
Yeah, I bet they are.
Who
That's
had the
amazing,
rights
man.
to Biggie to do that?
his
Yeah.
estate.
Huh?
His estate, his mom.
His mom? Oh, his mom did that. Oh.
That's really cool.
Well, I'm saying, I know to my understanding, she has the rights to the estate, so this will have to go past her approval. I didn't really do too much deep diving into the project, so I guess this would be one of the moments where I say, do your
Do
own
you
research.
think it's more impactful because obviously Biggie's not with us anymore? Like if somebody tried to do it for Ice Cube or Eminem right now,
It's
it'd
gonna work.
probably sell out too. But
It'll
it's
sell out immediately.
but it wouldn't have the same kind of impact as that because it's
I mean-
like you said it, like he's living on through the NFT. Yeah.
So you talk about his greatness.
Yeah.
I guess what I would ask you is, who alive today is sharing the same type of greatness that Biggie has? And if there was a person alive that way, yeah, I think that they could, you know, definitely thrive the way that he's going to thrive with his NFTs.
Yeah.
I'm also curious to see, because I don't see where it's listed. It's not listed on OpenSea.
Mm-hmm.
So I think there's a different platform that the collection is listed on. Obviously, there is, and I need to find it.
Yeah. Yeah, I think these are going to also get to a point where it's going to lead more into documentation, like IDs, passports, you know, Web3, like with the NFTs.
Like we won't have to have voter fraud anymore.
Yeah.
The votes will be in the blockchain.
Yeah, things are going to be more put in the blockchain now because they realize how powerful it is, and just you can't understand it. And a lot of, you know, the government be saying they're going to like regulate it. No, there's like no way. No one knows what it is. You know, it's like it's an untapped blockchain. I'm telling you, bro. I remember when this shit came out. I remember when Bitcoin was at half a penny. I was gonna put $500 in it, and the funny thing was, I had that external factor where I was listening to external, but internally I wanted to do it really bad, but then external I listened, because I put that
You
on
weren't old
myself.
enough at the time. You
No,
hadn't
it's
had the
whatever though. But
experiences.
you know what? It's good because this is still very early. Even there's crypto
very
that I
early.
got into as well already, that I believe is going to go somewhere for sure. Because there's good cryptos right now people can get into early to where it has a potential. I mean, I believe in Polygon and Avalanche because
Dogecoin.
yeah,
I'm
Dogecoin
curious,
really
yeah.
is still, we'll know. Who knows? Even with Shiba too, they're working on some shit. A lot of people think it's a joke, but they do work on a lot of shit, and then all of a sudden it does decide to go up. The only time you really lose is when you get
That's a
out.
good
It's
sign.
really up to you. If you're in profit, I always tell this to people: if you're like $100 in profit, take it, because you're not going to lose your position. That's just free money. Like, just take profits along the way, because ultimately that's what gets you to that success. Is just you just keep collecting. So,
Yep.
It just helps you, to kind of go through the process instead of saying, "Well, I'm up $1,000." It's like, well, it's free money. That's what I'm
Take it.
saying. Like, that's what I'm saying. It's not like I'm not trying to say like, oh, it's all about making money. I'm just saying, why not collect? Because it helps you with what you're doing, your endeavors, your art, whatever you do.
Just living.
Just
in general.
living in general, paying the bills. I wish we could just pay it dubs.
Eventually, man.
It's
like-
this ain't nothing but a barter.
Just like-
anyway.
You be like, go looking at the landlord, like, look, man,
Shout out to Meme NFT.
I got the nuts.
Mom,
They're just
the
like,
behind.
you're like trying to
scenes
get
boss.
20. He's like 25
Oh, yeah.
bucks, and you just give him a few nuts. You're like, "Here you go."
Shout out to Meme NFT.
And then nothing he could say. He just looks at the nugs and he's like, I'm gonna come back. It's like, all right, well, hey, look at it this way. Would you rather have some of your sack missing or paying fucking $3,000 a month? You know what I mean? Fuck that. I'd rather have a little bit. I'll give out a little nugs, be a little charity.
You know what I'm saying?
Why not?
I'm telling you.
Bro,
I'm not surprised. Look who we bartering right now.
Bro, this is perfecto. Look at that. Look at that thing. Look at how milky it is inside too, guys. So he's getting like double swivel shots.
It's coming through. The rocks is floating.
Yeah. Woo! Look at that birds.
Hey, just so
like
you guys
pop
understand what I
rock
said,
in
the
that
rocks
thing.
is floating because you're like, is he smoking sharp? No. They got these little pebbles or stones inside of this tip right here, and they floating around.
They're
They look
floating.
like diamonds, as a matter of fact.
Right.
I think the guinea pig's high at this point.
Yeah, we're all stoned out. Yeah. We're like baking this thing out, guys. We got like 6 people in the building. Shout out to Meme NFT Leaks.
Aww.
Mad love. Do you have another one?
Another blunt.
Another song?
Oh,
No, it is.
I was like, yes.
Oh damn, dude! I was like,
No.
you're going after another blunt?
No, I said another
what the
song.
fuck?
I said another song. My bad.
I'm gonna fall
Let me
over
see
and
what
just
I
be
got.
like, all right, I'm done.
Let me see what I got in my old library.
Like, give me them dogs, dog. Like, what's up? It's so, I'm telling you, that'd be the easiest rent of a lifetime. Just give them nugs. Just paying nugs.
I feel it. This is
So there's people that need medical marijuana, and it's like, it's medicine. So people utilize it. Why not?
somewhere it's gonna work, bro. Somewhere it's gonna work for sure.
Eventually.
This song is called Third Eye.
Third eye.
Yeah. I'm probably after, matter of fact, I'm gonna jam out on this one, my good sir.
Will you help me walk the path? I can only point the way, Grasshopper. You must walk the path yourself. Roles diverse don't equate to my fate. A victory's my destiny, not something I create. You give a boy a vision and he'll grow up to be great. They'll crown me as the greatest, I keep rhyming at this rate. My story's full of folly, love, pain, joy, hate. I'm just thankful for the time and you know God is never late. They say that grass is greener on a neighboring estate, but I'm growing.
Yeah, that one lasts a little bit longer than the other one.
Yeah, it's a good start. And that, see, to me, that tip makes it like hits it. Yeah, you hit it every time hard. Yeah, that's what it be. What's up, 4 people in the building? This has been a real podcast. It's been dope, man. I really appreciate it.
Appreciate you.
Yeah, be sick, man. Can't wait to see what you guys continue to do. Can't wait to see all the different stuff. It's really cool what you guys are up to. Really.
Yeah, man, we're gonna keep working. It's never gonna be a dull moment with us. We're always gonna think of something new and be creative. It's a team of creators, so it's not just I have a vision, but I couldn't do this without the team. The team is something real special. So stay tuned.
Yeah. That's the way to be. I'm really stoked. So yeah, guys, you guys see 5 people in the house. Mad love to you guys. Yeah, shout out to Leaks.
Yeah, Leaks. He's been hanging the whole time.
Mad love to you guys, man. What we're gonna do?
Let a giveaway win elected for.
Yeah.
Yep.
Gotta
give him a little bit to lead him before he made one.
He had to go to work, man. It's on the grind, doing those designs. So yeah, that was a cool ass song, bro. Like, yeah, really good. Like, it just chill, kick back. Like, kind of reminds me of, like, People Under the Stairs vibes, the acid raindrop vibe. So
exactly.
Like,
I was waiting for that beat my whole life. When I found it out, I was pretty excited.
I love that. Just like the way it sounded, and just smooth, chill. Like, yeah, it's really good. Well, guys, we had Gangsta Con on here, man. The homie Jevon right here, and guys,
special guest Gecko Punk in the house.
Gecko Punk,
have you guys coming on soon.
Yeah, appreciate everybody that came on here, man, and gave it a watch and got to
2 hours. Wow.
Yeah. Well, hey, bro, thank you guys, man.
Yeah, thank you guys so much.
It's lit, man. If you're watching this, you got to come chill with the homies, man.
Yeah,
they're gonna take care of you.
Yeah.
So appreciate you again.
Hey, bro.
Brother.
Mad love, brother. Thank you so much.
Yeah, bro. So, guys, we go out with our little outro. You know how we do. Just continue to follow Gangsta Con.
One more hit,
and things will come through. So, mad love to everybody.
Mad
Let's
love.
roll out. Web3.
I ain't even touched it.
Sorry, guys.
Strong. Hit it again.
Jesus.
Hit it again.
Is it because of the tip?
Yep.
Yeah. That's why.
Hit it again.
Why?
It's a strong one.
How come the other one was like a little smoother?
It's just different types of
We're
different
still
types.
live, dude. Take it off the screen. Mad love, guys.
We're trying to get this to work. Mad love to you guys. Normally we go.